Insects competition. At one place, a lot of people were ice skating in the snow. At the same time, there was also a funny competition going on between a snail and a caterpillar. An ant came to start the race. As soon as she pressed the stopwatch button, the snail began skating, moving forward skillfully and crossing over small sticks on the ground. Everyone was watching with excitement. The snail crossed the finish line in 41 seconds. Then the caterpillar slipped and struggled a bit, taking 50 seconds to reach the finish line. So, the snail won the first round. Next came the long jump round. The snail jumped and landed 46 inches away. Then the caterpillar took his turn, and he broke the snail's record. This time, the caterpillar won. Finally, it was time for the skating race. The caterpillar jumped from a height and accidentally landed right on top of the snail. Both of them slid forward together and crossed the finish line at the same time. So the match ended in a tie. One quiet afternoon, on a lonely road, a fly was driving her little bus full of other flies. Everyone was chilling, buzzing around, having a good time. But then, out of nowhere, a sneaky spider spotted them. The spider licked her lips and thought, "That looks like lunch on wheels." So she jumped into her bright yellow car, because apparently spiders drive now, and started following the fly bus. The fly noticed the spider's car coming up fast in her mirror. "Not today, Satan." She floored the gas pedal, and suddenly it was like Fast and Furious. Insect drift. The bus was flying down the road, literally. The spider got angry. She hit the gas and rammed right into the back of the fly's bus. But the fly didn't stop. Nope. She just kept speeding forward like a true action hero. That made the spider even madder. She pulled up right next to the bus, glaring at the fly with all 8 of her eyes. She swerved, hit the spider's car. The yellow car crashed into a rock, bounced once, and landed straight into a massive pile of cow poop. A cow standing nearby just stared at the mess, chewing grass like, "Bruh." Meanwhile, the fly and her crew buzzed away happily, thinking they just won the ultimate road battle. But fate's got a sense of humor, because at the end of the day, no matter how far a fly goes, her destiny is always the poop. There was once a garden where many vegetables were growing. In that garden lived snails, wasps, caterpillars, ants, and many other insects. They happily ate the vegetables every day. One day, the owner of the garden came with insect-killing poison. He poured the poison around the vegetables so that the insects would die. The insects hid and secretly watched the man while he was doing this. After the man left, the ants, snails, and caterpillars came out, but they could not eat the vegetables because the poison was spread all around them. Before moving forward in the video, please like and subscribe for the good news from Jesus Christ. Then the ants called a bug for help. The bug arrived with a piece of glue tape. He carefully placed the glue tape over the poison and removed it by sticking the poison to the tape. Once the poison was gone, the insects were safe again, and they happily returned to eating the vegetables. On a bright sunny day at a beautiful beach, a little black bug came crawling out of the sand. As he wandered around, something caught his eye. A shiny, delicious-looking donut lying near a seashell. Excited, the bug rushed over, sniffed it, and gave it a tiny lick. "Mmm, sweet," he said to himself. He tried to carry it home, but the donut was way too heavy for his tiny legs. Still, he didn't give up and started dragging it slowly through the sand. 3 flies sitting nearby noticed him. They buzzed and giggled. "Look at that little guy, trying to steal a donut all by himself." When the bug passed in front of them, the flies zoomed down, surrounded him, and snatched the donut away. The poor black bug could only stand there, staring in shock as his sweet dream flew away. But someone else was watching, a clever beach beetle hiding behind a shell. The beetle chuckled and thought, "Let's have some fun." He quickly made a fake donut out of sand, perfectly round, topped with a sprinkle of seashell dust. When the flies landed to eat the real donut, the beetle shouted, "Hey, you guys! That one's old. There's a fresh donut over here." The flies zoomed over to the new donut and started munching, only to realize their mouths were full of sand. What is this? Meanwhile, the clever beetle swooped down, grabbed the real donut, and called the little black bug over. "Come on, buddy. Let's share this one together," happily nibbling the donut.
One day, a group of wasps were performing stunts, flying quickly and at high altitudes, making a lot of noise. All the other insects in the jungle were watching their tricks in awe. But one bug, who was peacefully sleeping, was disturbed by the loud commotion. The noise ruined his nap, and he became very angry. He flew up and knocked one of the wasps out of the air, then decided to teach the whole group a lesson. The bugs flew from one wasp to another, scolding them all for being so loud. The wasps, furious, decided to take revenge and chased after the bug. But the bug was clever. He led them on a long journey through the jungle, showing them all the sights. As the wasps grew tired, the bug spotted a road divider ahead. He flew through it and landed on a flower, which was just about to bloom. The wasps, flying too fast, crashed into the divider. In the end, the wasps were exhausted, and their stunts came to an abrupt stop. Thanks to the clever bug, everyone in the jungle found peace, and the bug was finally able to get some much-needed rest.
It was a freezing winter day, Christmas morning in full chill. On a dry old tree hung a shriveled apple, and inside it, a tiny caterpillar was fast asleep. But suddenly, the apple fell to the ground and broke open. The poor caterpillar lost his cozy home and started shivering in the cold. Looking for warmth, he crawled toward a nearby house. Through the glass window, he saw a glowing fireplace inside. Just then, his friend, a little fly, arrived too. Both were freezing but excited to see the warm fire. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. The man living in the house opened the door and saw the dried apple lying outside. Thinking it was just trash, he picked it up and threw it into the dustbin inside the house. But guess what? The caterpillar and the fly were hiding inside that apple. Once the man left, they quietly crawled out of the bin and moved toward the fireplace. The fly found a piece of chocolate candy, and the caterpillar found a brand new warm home near the fire. If you like this cute caterpillar and his little fly friend, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more adorable stories. One day, a thirsty little fly buzzed into a bathroom through the window. It spotted a soap bottle, thought, "Ooh, water," and dove right in, only to discover it was soap. After a few sips, the fly staggered out, dizzy as if it had just spun on a roller coaster, flopping around like a tiny drunk. Just then, a spider spotted the wobbly fly and thought, "Lunch is served." The fly tried to escape, but nope. Crash! Down it went again. The spider started chasing it, but it slipped on a towel like it was on a mini slip and slide, heading straight for the fly on the soap. As soon as the spider got close, the fly zoomed off like a tiny superhero. The spider, now covered in soap, slipped, slid, and belly flopped straight into the sink. The fly, feeling mischievous, turned on the faucet, splash, and gave the spider a watery ride down the drain. Finally, the fly shook itself off, did a victory lap, and buzzed out the window like a tiny bathroom champion. Mission accomplished.